Hey peeps, we are back once again with another video game flashback. Justin here, and today we are going to be looking at Star Wars Rogue Squadron, which was originally released for the Nintendo 64, and now you can play it on Steam. So as always, you guys, I give you a brief overview of the game and the synopsis. So here we go. Star Wars Rogue Squadron is an arcade-style action game co-developed by Factor 5 and LucasArts, the first of 3 games in the Rogue Squadron series. It was published by LucasArts and Nintendo and released for Microsoft Windows and Nintendo 64 in December 1998, and now you can actually play it on Steam as well, which is the version that you're seeing here. I absolutely love this game. This is actually in my top 10 best Star Wars games. What Rogue Squadron did, basically, it really, like what Factor 5 and LucasArts did, they really made the starfighter battles really fluent, really crisp, and really captures that space battle of Star Wars. It is a phenomenal game. It is a classic. All 3 games are good. I would say Rebel Strike, which is the third one, was the weakest out of the 3. My favorite one is actually Rogue Squadron 2, which came out for the GameCube. But the first one always will hold a special place because just the fluidity of this game and just the missions that you had to do, like protecting convoy or defeating Star Destroyers and defeating TIE Fighters or stopping bombs from happening. It was a really good game. And let's just talk a little bit about the graphics. Once again, this old school graphics, it holds up. The controls hold up as well. Makes you really feel like you're in a cockpit flying here. I loved how the camera angle, which I usually don't talk about the camera angles in games, but I really do enjoy how the camera angle is kind of like a track shot. Like when you're turning, the camera follows you. You do get to control a little bit of the camera, but the camera follows you, and it follows you very fluently too. Like as I'm doing a turn, the camera will pan back, set it right, set up in a close-up shot, and bring me back to full view. And I thought that was really well done when it comes to the camera shots and the camera angles of the game. Basically, the gameplay is very simple. It's either protecting convoy, destroying some of the Empire's forces, and blowing up spaceships. You have dogfights, of course. Sometimes you have to blow up stations like the Death Star and everything else. So you have those type of key scenes, and they give you new locations in Star Wars. It's a very good game. It wasn't as story driven as the second and third one was, but this one, it really does hold up, and compliments to taking some soundtracks from John Williams. It really feels good. It feels beautiful. It looks great still to this day. Even just the clouds, as you can see with the graphics here, just the use of the coloring. It's still mind-blowing to this day how good this game is. It's a complete classic. There's nothing much more to say. It's a great game. The controls feel great. It's one of the top 5 top 10 of my Star Wars games. I think I did it years ago. I might actually update that list because I might put some new stuff on there. But if you have never played Rogue Squadron, I would definitely recommend this one. This is a phenomenal game. This is one of the great Star Wars space battle games, or we'll say starfighter type of Star Wars games. You had more later down the line. Of course, you had the Naboo Starfighter. You had I think it was the second one as well. You had some other Star Wars space battles, but the Rogue Squadron series really nailed it. And not to mention, you just don't drive the X-Wing. You just don't pilot the X-Wing. You have the A-Wing. You have the Y-Wing. You have various other scenarios to choose from. So one thing that the gameplay does very well is to constantly keep you on your toes. It does constantly give you new challenges, and it's actually a really challenging game, especially when it comes to some of the protecting missions, because sooner or later those Empire guys, I tell you, they just keep swarming, and you really have to be on your ace pilot stuff here. So overall, you guys, Rogue Squadron, fun game, still holds up to this day. It looks beautiful, still feels beautiful, and I think even the Steam, I'm not sure, guys, correct me if I'm wrong as always, I think the Steam one did a little bit of a sprucing up, at least a little bit when it comes to the textures and the graphics, because it looks more crisper than the 64 version. So really excited, really happy about this one. And hey, oh, woo, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got him. So this is Justin from OtakusandGeeks.com. This has been a Rogue Squadron for Video Game Flashback. I will catch you guys next time. Later days. Peace.